Listen to this close. Simon,
a member of a political party advocating violence,
advocate what?
violence, overthrow of the Roman government.
Read that over again, King.
Come, Simon, a member of a political party advocating violent overthrow of the Roman government.
So you telling me H.O.I picked a disciple that was a part of a political party to violently overthrow the Roman government?
Right.
Get out, kid.
You know what I'm saying?
Get out, kid.
Give me Matthew 15:24. No, Matthew 25. 24.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 25.
Yeah. Slap it, Israel. Slap. Give me that Luke 19. With 19:20.
It's the book of Luke, chapter 19, verse 21. For I fear thee, because thou art an austere man. Thou takest up. It's the book of Luke, chapter 19, verse 21. For I fear thee, because thou art an austere man.
So the Most High, Slocky, this gentleman, this brother is speaking to Yahushai, and he's telling Yahushai that I fear thee, because you are an austere, which means stern, which means stern, which means stern and forbidden, means strict, right? So this disciple is saying, I feared you because you are an austere man, a hardcore man. So they didn't tell you people feared the Messiah, right? A lot of his followers feared his power and his punishment. Go ahead.
Thou takest up that thou layest not down.
That's it. All right. One more. Give me Numbers 35:33. Go back to 16. Yeah. No. Go to Isaiah 16. Numbers 35:33.
Get out, kid.
So like I said, we the Hebrew Israelites. We come out here week in, week out. We preferably hear H.O.I DMV. We got H.O.I DMV out here. We got the elders of Bach here from New York and L.A. Right? Elders of Bach over the entire H.O.I. We got M.O.Y. Martyrs of Yahushai out here.
Right.
We got Watchmen for Israel out here. We got the beautiful brothers and sisters out here. We got any more camps out here?
Get out,
Any more brothers from any other camps out here? Huh? Any other camps? So we got the brothers and sisters out here. We got a nice family gathering out here, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And you brothers and sisters that don't understand what you're looking at, you looking at your nation rising back up.
That's right.
You looking at us about to take the kingdom.
Right.
That's what you looking at.
Get out, kid.
Wait, give me that again. That's 66:15.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 66, verse 15.
So guess what? I'm brother Yaqataz, right? I'm brother Yaqataz. I'm gonna let another powerful speaker come up, right? So I just wanted to go back into this to show that our Messiah, when he comes back, he's not coming back with hugs and lollipops.
Right.
Jesus don't love it. Jesus don't love everybody.
Right.
Right? Go ahead.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 66, verse 15.
Right.
For Behold, the Lord will come with fire,
Right?
and with his chariots like a whirlwind,
Right?
to render his anger with fury,
Right?
and his rebuke with flames of fire.
Right?
For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
So the Lord is going to plead with all flesh.
That's right.
Yahweh is going to plead with all flesh. Right? Go ahead.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
So guess what? Christ coming back to kill a lot of people.
That's right.
Right.
Your pastor should warn you to get yourself right, because Christ coming back to kill. He's coming back as a massive serial killer. Go ahead.
The book of Numbers, chapter 35, verse 33.
Right.
Take it out.
So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are.
Right?
For blood, it defileth the land.
And guess what? This goes out. First of all, I'm going to address you brothers. You brothers and sisters that be on some other stuff with your own people. Right? With your own people. Go ahead. What you say again?
Get up.
Now, this is the book of Numbers, chapter 35, verse 33.
Because a lot of y'all brothers soft out here. A lot of you brothers that take vengeance on your own people, you soft. Because you know Mr. White Man gonna let you get away with that. He love for you when you take your own out. Right? Go ahead.
So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are. For blood, it defileth the land.
And guess what? Any of you brothers and sisters shed the blood of your own people, you that defiled the land with the slave master.
That's right.
You worse than the slave master. Go ahead.
And the land cannot be cleansed from the blood that is shed therein.
That's right. So you ain't, listen, the land cannot be cleansed from the people that was killed innocently in this land. Right? Go ahead.
But by the blood of him that shed it.
So that's why Yahweh said he coming back to kill many. He coming back to kill many, and guess what? He gonna clean this land with the blood of the murderers of this land.
That's right.
Right? Including a lot of our people too. Right? Right? That's it, right here. All right, my name is Brother Yaqataz. I'm going to yield the floor to another powerful speaker. Peace and blessings to you, brothers and sisters. Shalom, Barak, Shamar, come to you, brothers and sisters. We got next. Ram Yashal.
Good. Come on.
Let's go. Mighty in the spirit. All right, let's get back where he left off to the destruction that Yahweh is coming with.
That's right.
Because Yahweh is not coming back a nice guy. He's not coming back to hold hands. He's coming with thermonuclear destruction. All right. Revelation chapter 19. Let's start at verse 11. All right, Revelation chapter 19 and 11. Bring that up.
The book of Revelation, chapter 19 and verse 11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse.
Behold, a what?
A white horse.
And that's Yahweh on the chariot, man. Because you got Christians, they'll read that verse and they'll break it down. And they'll think the so-called white man is coming back on an actual white horse. And that's the so-called return. But the Lord is coming back as a person. Also, the so-called black man to render vengeance on his adversaries. Return the Israelites that were lost and now found. All right, go on.
And he that sat upon him was called faithful and true.
Go on.
And in righteousness he does judge and make war.
He does what?
And make war.
And make what?
And make war.
And make war. So how come they're not telling you that in the church, man? How come your pastor's not going down and breaking down who they call Jesus Christ is coming to make actual war, man? You know how many people get taken captive in war, man? You round up slaves, dead bodies, bloodshed, and who's the number one people that orders making war against the other nations, man? Right. So what did they do? They pierced them. Elder Yaqataz just brought that out in Revelation chapter 1 and 7.
Bring it out.
Right? Bring that out again, Revelation 1 and 7. Because they forgot that the so-called white man, he actually pierced Yahweh.
Right.
All right, so, you know, in the society, he wants to put up the image of Jesus as loving everybody and everybody gonna flock to him when he's the one that actually murdered him, man. And took false witnesses inspired against him and then found no fault of them and still scourged him and beat him to death, man. So, you know, the Most High has put the spirit of vengeance in his son to render recompense to his enemies. Bring that up. Bring it up.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 7.
Right?
Behold, he coming with clouds.
Clouds are the so-called UFOs, man. Right? An alien invasion is coming via the angels of the Most High. Go on.
And every eye shall see him.
And every continent, this whole sky, is going to be covered with the chariots of the Most High, man.
Right.
All right? And you're going to have people thinking that it's a rapture, and the word rapture is not in the Bible.
That's right.
You have a lot of people with suits and ties on coming up and, oh man, here we come. This is the day I've been waiting for. They get a laser to the dome, man. They're talking about, oh man, here goes sweet Jesus. And they start seeing people getting burned alive. Well, what is this? Then they start seeing brothers with fringes on and the same brothers out there rebuking the same brother who said go get a job. Same brother who said you crazy. Same brother who said you're radical. They're going to get beamed up in the chariots.
That's right.
And all the enemies and the scoffers and the 2/3 in the other nations, they're going to watch it, man.
Right.
So read that again, Revelation.
Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 7. Behold, he coming with clouds.
Right.
And every eye shall see him.
Everybody's going to see the second coming of the Yaqataz. You can't miss it, man. Nobody's going to say, well, what just happened? Everybody's going to hear that trumpet blow and see the destruction, man. The Lord is coming back as a fierce man of war. They tell you that in Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 18. He, Almighty Word, leaped down from heaven as a fierce man of war into the land of immense destruction. All right, so finish that.
And they also which pierced
And they
him.
also which pierced him. You had Israelites that delivered him up and said, give us Barabbas, crucify him, away with him. We have no king but Caesar. They also are an accessory to murder.
Right.
Ananias and the wicked Pharisees who conspired false witnesses against the Son of Man, they're going to get put to death too.
Right.
2/3 of Israel that said if you be the Son of Man, get yourself off the cross, they're going to get put to death too, man.
Right.
All right, who smote upon him and spat upon him, they're going to get put to death too. The men in Nazareth that wanted to throw a headlong off a cliff, the Most High's coming for them too, man. All right, you think the Lord forgot about all of the men throughout Yahushua's ministry that tried to murder him and crucify him? How the Pharisees sought and thought counsel to destroy him, man? You think he's coming to save everybody? Why would he come to save everybody when the world hated him back then? Everybody hated Yahushua back then. Give me John chapter 7. Hold that, John chapter 7, and start at verse 6.
It's the book of John, chapter 7 and verse 6. Then Yahushua said unto them, my time is not yet come,
Right?
but your time is already ready.
Go on.
The world cannot hate you,
The world said, Yahushua said the world cannot hate you, but what?
but me it hated.
Hold on, but what?
But me it hated.
So 2,000 years ago, if Yahushua was walking up and down on earth, they would classify him as a black identity extremist, a radical. They'll put him on a Southern Poverty Law Center. They'll call him a black messiah. They'll have COINTELPRO. They'll try to overthrow Yahushua. They did the same thing 2,000 years ago. So how come now everybody loves Jesus? Right? Everybody want to come and take pictures with him, and little kids, they want to go sit on his lap. That's not how the Son of Man walked on the earth 2,000 years ago, man. All right? Read that again.
The world cannot hate you,
Right?
but me it hated.
So the world hates Yahushua, and if they hate the master of the house, they're going to hate the servants. All right? We would be the servants of the Lord. All right? And if they hated Yahushua and crucified him, condemned him, how much more us, man? All right, go on.
Because I testify of it that the works thereof are evil.
So the Lord actually came out and condemned them, man. Right? He condemned the world and told them that they were evil, that they were off as hell, man.
Bring it out.
And they needed to repent. Now, this man is not doing this. Right? So-called white Jesus, he's not doing that. Right? Nobody's in the church with this image up. When I went to church, man, back in the world, we had an image of white Jesus from this end, damn near all the way to this end, man. And we in there looking about, well, who is this? But nobody's in there telling you that the works are evil, that you can't be a homosexual, that the so-called white man going to slavery, right? That you can't be a murderer. All right, nobody's in the church telling you that, man. All right, Yahushua was out there telling them that they works are evil. We doing the same thing now, man.
Right.
And that's why they despise us. That's why the FBI, they all up on us, man. All right, bring that out, King.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 53 and verse 2.
Yeah.
For he shall grow up before him as a tender plant,
Right.
and as a root out of a dry ground.
Right.
He hath no form nor comeliness,
And when we shall see him, there is no beauty that we should desire him.
Right, so people, they're expecting the Lord to come back 6'10", you know, all big and buff, a so-called white man with blonde hair, riding on his horse on a saddle. No, the Lord is coming back the same way that you wicked Israelites pierced him, man. Coming back, and he's going to say, look upon me whom you have pierced, man. And to tell you in Zechariah 12 that everybody's going to mourn when they see Yahweh. The house of David apart and their wives apart. House of Levi apart and their wives apart, man. All right? So it's contrary to what this word is putting out. Our job is to put out the truth. All right? They lied on it and tell you, give me Revelation 11 about how they crucified Yahweh. All right? Time.
Verse 3. He is despised and rejected of men.
He is what?
He is despised and rejected of
He
men.
is despised and rejected of men. And that's Yahweh. All right? Go on.
A man of sorrow.
A what?
A man of sorrow.
Read on.
And acquainted with grief.
And that's why we was going into that earlier. Yahweh was a wine bibber, man. You know, give me Proverbs chapter 31. Let's start at 5. He was a man acquainted with grief. You know, that's why he was always drinking wine and going through it. There was times when Yahweh he had to actually separate himself from the multitude for hours on end and just pray to the Most High. You know? Because he was going through it, man. He was born on the earth, knew his day of death, knew how he was going to die, knew the exact minute, second, and hour in the day, man. You know, so he was acquainted with griefs. Now, they would tell you Yahweh he's a crazy man. You know, you need to take some type of pills, man. You got depression. You got clinical depression. Yahweh they'll give him an ink blot test, but what does this look like? Because he was going through it, man. Now, they don't show this man going through it. They show this man, oh, hey, guys, and he walking around and patting people on the stomach. That's not what Yahweh was about, man. We got to put out the truth of the Lord, man. All right? Go on. Don't you know everybody out here that believe in Yahweh now, you believe in him then? There's men and women out here that probably got fed by the Lord when he fed the 5,000, man. Right? There was men out here that said, well, look, the Lord is feeding people with 2 fishes and 5 loaves. Let me go too. You know? There are men out here that saw the miracles of Yahweh, man. That was probably at the wedding when he turned the water to wine. Some of the 12 apostles probably out here that walked with the Lord, man. You know? That was eating the Passover with Yahweh. So that's why our spirit bears witness with the true essence of these scriptures and not the lie that the so-called white man has propagated for thousands of years, man. Right? So bring that up.
We hid as it were our faces from him.
Right?
He was despised and we esteemed him not.
Go on.
Surely he hath borne our griefs.
Surely he hath what?
He hath borne our
He
griefs.
hath borne our griefs, our sorrows, our tribulations, our sins. The Lord carried that. Go on.
And carried our sorrows. Yet we did not esteem him stricken, smitten of Yahweh and afflicted.
Right?
But he was wounded for our transgression.
Even in the Old Testament, it tell you when Yahweh got scourged. Hold that real quick. Go to John 19:1. All right, give me that real quick. When John 19:1. All right.
It's the book of John.
Chapter 19 and verse 1. Then
Pilate, Pontius Pilate, therefore took Yahweh and scourged him. What did he do?
And scourged him.
He scourged Yahweh, man. After he came out and washed his hands and said, I find no fault in this man, he proceeded to take him and scourge him, man, and whip him, right? This is when you go to the crucifixion and leading up to the death of Yahweh, that only fits a so-called black man, right? Nobody died like Yahweh, man. You think a Chinese man dies getting whipped by a so-called white man? Getting suspended in the air on wood? When the last time a so-called white man died being suspended on air with wood by his enemy, man? And his mother's out there crying, right? And his best friend out there, John. And he said, Yahweh told John, take my mother away from here. I don't want her to see this, man. So who is that, man? It's definitely not this devil right here. All right, go on.
no, I'm good.
But he was wounded for our transgression. He was bruised for our iniquity.
He was what?
He was bruised for our iniquity.
They spit on Yahweh. They smote him. They buffeted him, man. They applied a crown of thorns on his head. Right? They mocked him and put a purple garment on him. They said, prophesy to us if you be, prophesy who smitest thou, man. These are the things they did to our Lord, man. And he's coming back to save everybody. He's coming back to save the whole world. He's coming back to save the modern day Roman Empire. Go on.
The chastisement of our peace was upon him. And with his stripes we are healed.
And with his stripes we are healed, meaning the same way Yahweh was crucified and beat and felt pain on the other side of that scale, we're being healed by that, man. through his mercy and through the acceptance of grace. Go on.
All we, like sheep, have gone astray.
Right.
We have turned everyone to his own way.
Right? And everybody's turning to their own way now. You got brothers, homosexuals, transgenders, into Islam, Christianity, all types of folly and madness, man. Go on.
And the Lord have laid on him the iniquity of us all.
And the Lord and the Father laid on Yahweh the sins of us all, man. All right, now bring that out, Revelation 1:11-8.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 11 and verse 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified.
Right, so we talking about Yahweh. He wasn't physically crucified here in Babylon the Great, but through his image, his reputation, through his name, what he stood for, who he came to die for. They tarnished his image and made him be a lover of mankind, a lover of humanity, man. When did Yahweh ever come and say, I'm here to save humanity? Well, we all bleed red. And we done read the Bible plenty of times. When did Yahweh say we all bleed red? I'm coming to save everybody. It's not in there, man. So they crucified Yahweh, and we would be the body of Yahweh, and they crucified us, man. All right, they tarnished our image. They called us niggas. Don't you know we the body of Yahweh? We the temple of the living God, and His Spirit dwelling in us right now.
Right.
So these devils, they defiled the temple of the Lord. They tarnished the image and the Son of Man, and that's why the Most High said, every eye shall see Him, man. All right, He didn't say that for no reason. Go on. What you got?
The book of Mark, chapter 9 and verse 31. For he taught his disciples and said unto them, the Son of Man is delivered into the hands of men.
The Lord was delivered to the hands of men, the men meaning the Romans, and you had 2/3 of Israel. Give me John 19 and start at 13. Go on.
And they shall kill him.
And they shall what?
And they shall kill him.
And they murdered Yahweh, man, in cold blood with false witnesses. And they couldn't even get 2 false witnesses, so they got 2, and they came and said, he said he going to destroy the temple in 3 days and build it up. And they didn't even understand he was talking about us. So they testified against themselves. Because the Son of Man came to say, he said he came to save them. They took that and conspired against him to get him crucified, man. So 2/3 of Israel, they must get destroyed, man. All right, 2/3 of Israel. We always talk about Esau and the other nations. You got wicked Israelites too, man.
That's right.
All right, go on.
And after that he is killed, and he shall rise the 3rd day.
Right.
But they understood not that saying,
Right. Some of the things Yahweh said, the disciples, they couldn't break it down. Go on.
and were afraid to ask him.
And when they were what?
And were afraid to ask.
Nobody's afraid of this man. Nobody's afraid of him, man. But they was afraid of Yahweh Shah, his own disciples. They were scared. They was walking on eggshells with the Lord, man. So that tell you what type of spirit the Son of Man was in. When Peter, John, James, Andrew, Philip, Bartholomew, Matthew, Philip, they were scared to death of the Lord, man. All right, afraid to even ask him a question. So that this is not the image or the of Yahweh Shai, man. So we gotta tear down the strongholds. We gotta tear down these lies. Bring that out, King.
The book of John, chapter 19 and verse 13.
Go on.
When Pilate, therefore, heard that saying, he brought Yahushua forth and sat down in the judgment seat in a place that is called the pavement, but in the Hebrew, Gaba'ah. And it was the preparation of the Passover, and about the 6th hour, and he saith unto the Jews, behold your king.
He said what?
Behold your king.
Pontius Pilate, the so-called white man, said, here's your king. Here's Yahweh Shai. Right, that's what you've been waiting for, man. Go on.
But they cried out, away with him.
What did our people say?
Away with him.
What did they say?
Away with him.
They said, away with Yahweh Shai. We don't want no king. Right? We don't want nobody to rule over us. We love oppression. We love this society. We love this Roman Empire, man. All right? Go on.
Away with him. Crucify him.
They said what?
Crucify him.
Read.
Pilate saith unto them, shall I crucify your king?
They said, do you want me to crucify your king? Y'all say he's the Son of Man. He's Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. Do you want me? That's what Esau said, the so-called white man. Do you want me to crucify your king? What did we say?
The chief priest answered, we have no king but Caesar.
They said what?
We have no king but Caesar.
No, look, we want the so-called white man to reign over us. Where's Claudius? Where's Tiberius? Where's Caesar Augustus? All right, where is he at? All right, forget Yahweh Shai. That's why the Lord is coming back to destroy people, man. Give me